An amazing ride. Josie and her father heard a distant rumble as they stood in the middle of the amusement park. It steadily grew louder, and a rush of air blew over them. They looked up to see the giant turbo roller coaster race over their heads. They watched it zoom through the loop. They heard the screams and cheers as it sped over the next hill and out of sight. Wow, that was awesome, Josie shouted. Can we ride the turbo now? Sure, her dad answered, but I imagine we will have a long wait. That's okay. I can explain the physics of the roller coaster as we wait. Josie's father was impressed. He always was when Josie shared what she learned in her science class. The cars of the roller coaster began to ascend the first giant hill. Josie began her explanation. Here, the chain that pulls the cars up the hill works against the force of gravity. The car gains potential energy or stored energy. They watched the cars reach the peak of the first hill. Josie continued, at the top of this hill, the train is as high as it gets. This means the train has its maximum potential energy. Suddenly, more screams took them by surprise. The train picked up speed and descended the other side of the hill. What's happening now? Her father asked. Well, the potential energy is converted into kinetic energy as the train starts down the hill. Kinetic energy is the energy of a moving object. This makes the train speed up. Josie's father watched the coaster. He listened proudly to his daughter. She explained how at the bottom of the hill there was a maximum kinetic energy and little potential energy. The kinetic energy propelled the train up the second hill, building up the potential energy level. As the train entered the loop-de-loop, it had a lot of kinetic energy and not much potential energy. The potential energy level continued to grow as the train sped to the top of the loop. It was soon transformed back into kinetic energy as the train left the loop. They watched the roller coaster in awe as the energy transformation continued. Potential energy changed to kinetic energy and then changed back again. Finally, the cars pulled into the station. They got into the car. The attendant put the safety bar over their shoulders. It's our turn. I'm sure this will be an amazing ride, said Josie's father.